Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the meet and greet with Miss Universe 2015, Pia Wurtzbach, and Miss Universe Thailand 2017. I'm Angie.
And I'm Grace, and we are delighted to have you here as we welcome some of the most beautiful women that has ever happened in this world. Maria Poonlertlarp, Miss Universe Thailand 2017 ค่ะ I would like to know how you feel once you have received this position.
As for me, I still feel like it's a dream. And I really feel like the whole experience, making amazing friends, learning from our caretakers, learning from the Miss Universe Thailand team, is something that money can't buy. It's something that has taught me time and time again that when we put in the hard work, when you put in the effort, it pays off. All you have to do is just do it and push through. And I think that's why we're all here today. And I'm so grateful for this position.
Maria, now that you have been crowned Miss Universe Thailand 2017, can you share with us what is next for you? Any upcoming projects and future plans?
There are a lot of different campaigns that we want to support and that I also want to create myself. But I think the first step for me right now is to really prepare myself to be completely strong for the Miss Universe stage because I'm going to be representing Thailand. So I want to do my best and I will bring my A game.
Wow. I wish you best of luck for our next stage.
It is now my pleasure to welcome on stage with us Miss Universe 2015, Pia Wurtzbach.
นี่นะคะคือ Miss Universe 2015 Miss Pia Wurtzbach ค่ะ
So I'd like to ask you 3 questions.
Okay. Wow, we're doing Q&A already.
Q&A.
Yes.
First of all, I'm so excited to be here with you. But I'd like to know, out of the whole experience from before getting crowned Miss Universe and afterwards, what was your most challenging experience? Yes.
I think before getting crowned, the most challenging experience was preparing for the competition because it was a childhood dream of mine. And those were the days where I was so focused and all I really wanted was to get the crown. And then one of the challenges right now that I gave up the crown is actually, the thing is, when you prepare for something for so long, for so many years, you forget that one day there will be a time where you will have to give the crown to another girl and make her dream come true. So I think the challenge right now for me is to still represent the Philippines, of course, and represent the Miss Universe organization because still I still work very closely with them anyway, and also to do what I love to do, which is to travel like places like this, like we're here right now in Thailand.
Thank you. So about challenges and now about rewards. Apart from getting the crown, of course, what was the most rewarding thing for you?
I think the most rewarding thing was giving pride to my country, was giving pride to the Filipinos because it took us 42 years to win Miss Universe. And it was a long wait, and we just ended up, we were always runners up, but we got the crown. And every year was anticipation of, is it going to be this year? Is this the one? Is this the one? And then finally we got it. And I'm just very thankful, and very honored that it was me. So my biggest achievement, as Miss Universe, besides getting the crown, was making the Filipinos happy because, and of course, not just that, also representing Asia, because if I can remember correctly, at the top 5, I was the only Asian one. So I feel like even the Thai community were already cheering for me. I felt that way also because we are brothers and sisters after all.
Thank you, Pia. That was lovely. Thank you for sharing that with us. And like I said, you have a huge fan base here. Everyone around Asia was cheering for you during the competition. You were our representative, and everyone is so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Do you have more questions, Maria?
And my last and final question, it's about sort of self-reflecting and what did you really learn about yourself throughout this competition?
Because I'm a workaholic and I get my happiness through other people. Like when they're happy, that makes me happy. But then what I learned from Miss Universe, because they treat you like family in Miss Universe. And what I learned as Miss Universe is that you have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what makes you happy? Like, what makes me happy really? And it should not be another person. It should not be another, a material thing. It should be something that will come from within you, with or without the crown. So I think that's one big lesson that I learned as Miss Universe is that I always like to follow orders and directions from my mentors, from my directors, from other people. And then whenever they tell me I did a good job, that makes me happy. But then one day they asked me, Pia, what do you want to do? What makes you happy? And then it started to make me think. And then I think that's how slowly I started to know myself more, not as Miss Universe, but as Pia. And I think that's also a lesson that you will learn when you join Miss Universe.
Debbie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Pia. Before we give the floor to the media to ask their questions, I have a personal question I would like to ask you, Pia. You are incredibly beautiful. What is your secret?
I surround myself with people that I trust, people that I love. I try to do good with my whoever has done me wrong. I try to just brush it off and not think about it. And if I ever have a misunderstanding with someone, I try to fix it right away because I don't like to carry any bad burdens. And it's a big relief to know that you're not enemies with anyone. So my advice to everyone is if you want to be happy, surround yourself with the people you love, with the people who make you laugh, with the people who love you also, and say sorry to the people you've wronged. Talk to them, and that will radiate. That you will see it right away. You will look more beautiful.
Yes, that's beauty inside and out.
Hello, Pierre. I have a question. So many people look at imperfection of a representative rather than just look at overall picture. So what's your advice to give to both Beauty Queen fans and the representative? Thank you.
I think what differentiates each one of us are our imperfections. And Miss Universe is not looking for the perfect girl who looks perfect physically. It's not that. It's many aspects. It's also about your personality. It's also about your professionalism, if you're hardworking, if you're ready for the job, because it is a job. And can you imagine if we all look perfect? We will all look the same. So then how will you choose a winner if everybody looks alike? So my advice is, let's not be too harsh with the candidates because they're already in a lot of pressure, and I have been there. I was a candidate many times before, and I was bashed and scrutinized for the littlest things, even up to now, actually. And, how I think about it is, that's my imperfections are what make me unique. And you just have to embrace it, really. And when you start to accept it, then you'll realize that it doesn't matter. My advice to the fans, let's be nicer to the candidates. Let's stop bashing the girls. Let's stop nitpicking and saying, oh, she needs more of this, less of that, more this, more that. No, she's already there to represent you. She's there for you. She's there standing on stage for you. So you have to encourage the girls and give them all the confidence that they would need for the competition.
Lovely answer. Thank you very much. Hello.
Magandang tanghali.
Ay.
Okay, I'm Aishwarya Sirilak, okay, and I'm Miss Universe super fan winner, okay, of this year. So I would like to ask you, Pia, about the experience, the valuable experience when you take a journey as a Miss Universe, and which country that you proud of most, or the most enjoyable during your reign? Okay.
The most enjoyable country during my time as Miss Universe. Definitely the homecoming parade, because what happened in Vegas is after I won, and it was a very controversial moment, as we all know. They flew me straight to New York, and I couldn't go home right away because they needed to prepare everything. And I did not expect. It's different when you live in another country and then you hear about the news. You don't really feel it because you just see it and you read about it and you're like, okay, so it made the headlines. But when I went home, that's when I really saw how happy everyone was because I won Miss Universe. I think I did a homecoming parade. My homecoming parade was 6 hours long. No, this is not a bad thing. This is good. I liked it. I did not go down the float. I did not eat. I did not want to get out. I wanted to stay there. My energy was coming from the people because they're the ones who are making me happy. I was doing it for them because they're out there in the street waving at me, and I'm doing the same for them. I just want to see all of them happy. And, you know, this is what I used to say in the Philippines before. When they see me, they see, especially during the parade, imagine you're in a float, and then I'm there with a crown waving to everyone. And then they go, oh, wow, she's so beautiful. She's Miss Universe. But they don't know that through my eyes, what I see is more beautiful.
Thank you so much, Pia,
you.
for sharing that with us. That was lovely. We now have here Miss Universe 2015, Pia Wurtzbach, along with Miss Universe Thailand 2017 finalists all together.